died twice. The first time was a heart attack when I was 31 and I was cycling to work, and I fell off my bike and my heart stopped beating. I was saved by a cop who was manning the cycle track, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about my experiences in my death while they were still trying to my heart. It felt like days. It felt like days rather than just a few minutes of whatever was going on in the physical. And it was a beautiful experience. I was suddenly a 7-year-old girl skipping to my grandmother's house, my maternal grandmother, because I loved her so much and she loves me, right? I was skipping, and the sand I was walking on, she lived in the village. It was gold and it was sparkling and it was all so beautiful. I say the earth element is the most beautiful thing. It was so beautiful. And then I was walking, then I met my paternal cousin, and then we talked, and this is for another video, but anyway, that was a beautiful moment, and I wish I could go back to it. It was beautiful, and I couldn't wait to die again. No, seriously, I could not wait to do it again. I didn't want to come back from the death because it was just so beautiful, emotionally, ethereally, what I was seeing with my eyes and how I was feeling. I felt whole, you know. I couldn't wait. I still can't wait. Okay. The second time I died was horrifying. It was horrifying. Okay. So I collapsed after having been ill for quite some time. I collapsed and I died, and I found myself on the other side, and that other side was not what it was the first time. I was in a cage, a glass cage. Everything was black. I was in a void. I'd been dropped in a glass cage in a void. I was out like a light. I had fainted. I was like, no. And I could hear my ancestors screaming, no. I was inside the glass cage. They were outside the glass cage. And then I heard, you can do it. Crawl. Because people don't realize that when you die, you don't just die. For a few minutes, there is latent energy that is in you that you can actually use. A few minutes, a few hours, my ancestors hung on to that latent energy inside me, and they pushed me to crawl to my bedroom, and they pushed me to grab my black ancestral cloth. It was black on one side, white on the other side. Then they made me cover myself with it. That's all the energy I had. And then I was gone until I woke up, and it was the next day. Those two deaths showed me what can happen to you in the spiritual when you die. It can be just as ugly as it can be beautiful. And when I remember how my ancestors were screaming, I conclude that for you who is still mourning someone who passed more than a year ago as if it happened yesterday, it's because they are not letting you go as much as you are not letting them go. And what is the reason they are holding on to you so much? Because they are in darkness. They are in the void. They are in the void, and they are crying out for help. They are crying out to you for help. You feel it. You resonate with it. You turn it into your own grieving because you don't understand. You have no understanding of the language. You have no understanding of what they are trying to say to you and do for you. Before I go into the grief consolation kit, that's a twofold. It works for your departed and it also works for you. Okay, before I go into the grief consolation kit, I want you to understand that death is a necessary part of life, but what's meeting us on the other side can be through no choice of our own or no fault of our own. If you are Hispanic, if you are African, if you are Indian, you understand what I am saying. There are people in the physical world who use dead people's souls, and they will chain you in the void so that they can use you and you will not be able to make it home. If you are white, you easily get lost and you cannot make it home. And this is what my grief consolation kit is about. Point 1. And then point 2, it's about healing you, the survivor, the one who now has to bear the pain and the brunt. It's about healing that pain. It's about bringing new fortuitous energies into your life. Yeah, guys, I did put in a little money. Yeah, a little, luck, a little luck. It's about that for you. Now that you've lost your loved one, here is you cleansing. You're cleansing their energies and sending them home. Basically, you are being their sangoma, and at the same time you are healing yourself. So let's get into the grief consolation kit. For those of you who ordered the grief consolation kit, you shall be receiving it within these next 2 weeks. In the grief consolation kit will be a feather, a single feather, beloved, a single feather. That single feather is your loved one. Okay. There will also be tiny budded roses and chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum is the flower of death. Roses are the flower of death and protection. Roses are protection. They are love, right? They are love. They are everything that you feel, but most importantly, they are protection. They protect the dead and the living. So do chrysanthemum. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna first open your feather. Take out your feather. You're gonna name your feather your loved one. So you're gonna talk to your feather like you are talking to the one who departed. You're gonna say to your loved one, so and so, I'm gonna walk with you. You've been in the dark for so long because I have been holding on to your soul, onto your energies, and you are lost in the void, or if you are or a cage. Just try to imagine all the horrible things that could happen. I'm gonna walk with you. I'm gonna make sure that you get home, because we all go back home. Home is where we're supposed to be. So you say, I'm gonna make sure that you get home. I am gonna walk with you. I'm going to clear your path, and I'm going to take you out of the void that you've been stuck in for so long. You're going to go to the stream at the break of dawn. Don't email me saying, go, I don't know. Yeah, you do. Every big city is built around a waterway. Okay? At the break of dawn, you are gonna go to the stream. Break of dawn, you're gonna go to the stream or the river. You are going to blow this feather into the stream or the river, and you're gonna say, start walking. When this feather reaches the tributary, you will be home. You can touch the water if you want to. I found it very emotional because I did it. I found it very emotional. It was very emotional for me. Take your time. Feel the emotion. Feel the pain. Feel the sadness. It's part of your journey and their journey. Take your time. I took my time. Now, because this was highly emotional for me, I didn't go back until a couple of days later to the river. So you can choose a couple of days or a week. You can choose. Remember, you are truly grieving because you are walking them home, and you're not going to be in that home, right? You're truly grieving. This may actually be your last walk. You and that energy may never meet again. It may actually be your last walk. In the next life, you may be nothing to each other. So grieve. Okay. The next day or after a couple of days or 3 days, just don't wait too long. At sunset, bearing in mind that I've already chanted on all these things, and at the end of the video I will show you how we can mix our energies, right? At sunset, you are going to take the roses and the chrysanthemums. You're going to take them out of their little package. You are going to say goodbye again. Okay, again. Because the first time they may have held on to you even more, and you may have held on to them even more. So you're going to say it again, and this time you're going to be more firm. You're going to say, I mean it. Okay, I will see you again, God willing. That's what I always say. I will see you again, God willing. But for now, we must go our separate ways. You must go home, and I must continue on my way. You scatter the roses and the chrysanthemum into the water. In the spiritual, these roses will protect this soul as it walks home. If it has come up against something on its way, since you released the feather, the roses will undo the evil and create a beautiful path. And so will the chrysanthemum. The chrysanthemum will give respect for the soul. Like, hey guys, this is the departed. Step back. Let the departed go home. Do not mistake the departed for something else. Allow them to go home. So you will throw that into the water and you will walk away. And it is on that day that you take your cleanser. I have added herbs for, like I said, a little bit of success and money, because I rock that way. But also, this is to comfort the living, protect the living. See the roses? See the roses? You have roses. Your departed has roses. The rosebud is tightly closed, meaning end of life, a full life, because everybody dies on time. Nobody dies untimely. Okay? And this is your rose. It's open and it's just petals. Okay? For protection. Inside the roses and the protection are herbs that I put in here for your comfort. To ease your comfort and your pain, and also to open a new doorway for your life. You can only cleanse once. I smell good. You can only cleanse once. I've been chanting on these for days. Okay, you can only cleanse once. Okay, so you boil in a big pot. Okay, chant to ease your pain, to ease your loneliness, whatever it is that you're missing about that person. Tell them you're letting them go. Boil it in a big pot, drop it on the floor. Take off your clothes, Take a comforter, cover the pot, cover the yourself, steam to the steam. Talk to the steam, talk to your beloved. Tell them that you're letting them go. You have to let them go, because if you keep holding on to them, they will remain in the void for eternity. And you do not want that. You love them. You love them enough to let them go. You're not selfish. And also, you need peace. You need to come to terms with what has happened. You need peace. And you need to flourish with the rest of your journey. Talk to them. Again, I broke down. It wasn't pretty for me, but do it all the same. Okay, take your time. Do it until the water is cold. Do it until you are ready to get out from under the comforter. Then take that water, go to your bathtub, pour it in, and then get in, head to toe. Stay as long as you like, because of course you've added some warm water. Stay as long as you like. When you get out, air dry. Mix this oil with your favorite lotion. Any favorite lotion. Because again, you're supposed to use it all at once. And then use that lotion hair from the top of your head. Or in your hair, you can put drops from the top of your head to the bottom of your toes. Once. It cannot be repeated. And then you are done. Now, as usual, because my energies are on these things, when you receive the packages at 3 a.m., you wake up, you face the east, you 3 times, you call upon your ancestors using your name. My name is Isabel. Then you wait for 10 minutes. After you've waited for 10 minutes, you then say, dear ancestors, I have been struggling to let go of Johnny Be Good. I have been struggling to let go of him. His death tore me to pieces. I am holding on, and it's not good for me, and it's not good for them. So I went to seek help, and I made a friend, Isabel, because friendship is sacred. And Isabel sent me these things. You explain to your ancestors that the feather is going to be Johnny Be Good. Okay? The roses and the chrysanthemum are going to accompany Johnny Be Good. Right? I'm then going to cleanse and use the oil. But now I need your energies as my bloodline to hold hands with my friends' energies, so that they can work on my pain and my grief, and they can set Johnny Be Good free. After you are done, you only have to do it once. You wait for 10 minutes. You close the circle, close the meeting, you close the board, and you walk away, and your stuff is ready for use. Death can be ugly, but it is such a beautiful thing. Your loved one, they came, they saw, they did, they completed their mission with flying colors. They completed their mission with flying colors. They deserve to go home. They deserve to rest. They deserve to rest. While you're holding on to them so tightly, getting tattoos with their names on all that, you're keeping them in the void. They deserve your love. They deserve your compassion. They deserve your selflessness. They deserve happiness on the other side. Community on the other side. Familiarity on the other side, because dying is heavy duty work. It's heavy duty work. So set them free. You have the power to set them free. And in the process, you set yourself free. Because holding on to their energies brings bad luck. And that's why I put some good luck herbs in here. Because holding on to their energies brings bad luck to your life. It brings depression, that huge cloud of depression. Yeah. It's not good. It's not good for your life. It brings broken marriages, broken relationships with children. It brings bad luck. You cannot live with the dead. There are those who walk on the earth and those who live under the earth. So it's good for the both of you to let go. I understand that this is very, very painful. It is. And very, very emotional. But you have the power over the dead right now. You can release them to home, or you can hold on to them so tightly and destroy both of you. Your choice. I will still have grief consolation kits available for sale. I'm going to make them and keep them in my bedroom for those who will be bereaved in the future. Okay, right now as I make this video, I have 4 left, just 4. I made 10, 6 have been bought. I have 4 left. Okay, and as I always say, the longer you keep my stuff, the stronger they get with time. Okay, stronger they get with time. But yeah, it is important to rejoice in the transcension of another. And when I die, I need you all to rejoice. I need you all to dance. I need you all to give me good music from down here when I'm gone. I need you to do that. I need you to light my way with your love, your laughter, your joy, your dancing feet, because that will lead me home. I need you to do that. So I hope you are brave. Be brave. They depend on you to be brave. If you're thinking about them too much, they have not yet arrived. They are not yet home. And why? Why? You want to help them. You want to help them go home. Alrighty. Thank you. Bye.